Hi, my darlings. Hi, my loves. It's your girl, Queen Lisa, and I'm here today with a channel message for you all. So we're going to see what comes out. But before we jump into the message today, I want to welcome you all back to the channel. My new subscribers, my new and old subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a seat. If you do like the content that I share with you all today, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I do upload. And without further ado, we're going to jump right on in, okay? Alright, you guys. I did pre-shuffle all these decks before I got on, just to save time. Ciao. Okay, let's go. Alright, we have success. Okay. Awakening. So somebody is like pumped up, amped up about this awakening that they're going through, this success that they're experiencing, this abundance, this overflow, because it's like you feel the change. You feel that you have done it right this time, like you got it right this time. You balanced the scales this time. You did it, because you was wondering how many times was you gonna have to learn the lesson until you finally learned the lesson. And I'm feeling that some of you guys have done that. This is, ooh, child, what is happening? Yeah, y'all have reached this. Y'all have reached this, y'all have climaxed to this change. I don't know why I can't get my words right. You guys have reached the point of success. You guys have made it. You feel what I'm saying? And you guys are evolving. You're evolving. So be grateful, be present for what's going on right here and right now. Even though you see what's coming and ain't here yet, don't mean you can slack, lack, or whatever. You keep going with the same momentum, the same mindset, the same willpower, the same encouragement. Everything that got you to this point, keep doing it. You feel what I'm saying? Keep doing it. Do not stop. Do not become lack or lazy. Holy Spirit, what messages? All right. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself for allowing that mess to happen. But you allowed it because it was something that you needed to learn. You kept attracting that because it was something you needed to learn from it. You hadn't fully learned what you needed to learn. That's why you kept going through what you were going through. But now that you have learned the lesson, you now see everything is coming full circle for you. Everything is doing a complete 180. Okay? Yeah, you're loving on yourself as you should, because it is time. It is time. It is time for your abundance to come on in through the door. You hear what I'm saying? And you have to get ready. You have to stay ready so you don't have to get ready when the blessing comes. Okay? But don't be anxious about this. Be blessed. Be stress-free. Relax. Release, honey. Yeah, because it's all up to you. The ball is in your court. This is your life. This is your movie. You are the director, the star, and everything else. This is all about you. Okay? You don't have to consider anyone else in anything that you're doing for yourself. Okay? Child, have mercy on everything. These cards. Alright, Holy Spirit. Let me get 5 messages from this deck here. the first one we have out is John Coltrane. The attitude of this card represents take your solo, but give others their moment too. The lifestyle of this card represents if you follow your own truth, there are no false notes. And the inspiration behind this card is find beauty in the unexpected. So don't be so full of yourself that you don't recognize others around you and those that help you get where you are. That's what this is saying. Also, it is saying if you march to the beat of your own drum, there is, you know what I'm saying, there are no false notes. You feel what I'm saying? So what one don't like don't mean it's wrong. As long as you like it, you love it, that's all that matters. Quit over considering people's opinions and thoughts of you, because it doesn't mean anything. It will damage you. Some people do that on purpose to discourage you from being the greatest you could be, because they can't be it. And it's not on them. They're not receiving the clout, the glory, the love for something that you're doing. So they're going to discourage you from doing it. Don't fall for that. Find the beauty in the unexpected. Yes, find the beauty in the unexpected things that happen in life. Don't get upset when something happens that you did not expect. Just try to see the silver lining in things. And if you can't, then it is just what it is. Don't try to create something, make something that is not. Accept it for what it is. We have Bob Marley here. For the next card, the attitude of this card is a small axe can fail the tallest, can fail the tallest tree. The lifestyle of this card represents it states the fruits of Babylon are rotten to the core. The inspiration behind this card is everything that is holy is among us here on the earth. So just because you may feel like you're small, you're not going to have a huge impact. You are. But you have to start somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? And just because it's one of you is doing one particular thing, don't think you can't reach a mass of people. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for the confirmation. One person can reach millions. So don't think that you have to be with this whole facade of I need a team of people behind me, because that same team can constrict your growth. You're meant to grow alone, but because you care so much about other people's opinions and thoughts of you doing it on your own, you say, well, I got to bring them along. I got to do this. I got to do that because I don't want to upset nobody. No, you do not. It's a form of manipulation when people say these things to you. So be clear. And everything you need is here among the earth. You don't have to go to another dimension to grab something, because if it was meant for you to be in that dimension to have what it is you're trying to go over there and get, you would have been there. But you're here for a reason, so be happy. Be happy and thankful for what you have here in this particular dimension. Don't go timeline jumping and dimension jumping and portal jumping because your eyes are bigger than your stomach. Trying to be above your means, outside of your means. Everything you need that is holy is here among us on earth. We have Maria Callas. The attitude on this card is compromise is the enemy of perfection. The lifestyle of this card is befriend your inner serpent. And the inspiration is you cannot survive on sensation alone. So you can't survive on emotions alone. You need something that's going to pay the bills. You feel what I'm saying? And don't compromise anything about you, because that's not, like I just said, nothing but the devil trying to dim your light before it can actually shine at its fullest potential. So don't do that shit. And find your inner circle. Meaning learn how to finesse the devil the same way he finessing you. Out finesse his ass. Because see, what he's riding on and hoping and wishing and praying on, that you can't see him for what he is. Okay, see him for what it is and play the fool the damn fool. Period. Every single time. That's all you gotta do. And don't get caught up in that love, pay the bills, and all this happiness and emotional mess is what it is, and without it, it won't be anything. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Excuse me. I have met a lot of straightforward and blunt, successful people, and they come off as very emotional, very brick wallish, but they're successful. And what you don't show to the world don't mean you don't show to others that you love and care for in private. So I totally understand that. We have Elvis Presley. The attitude of this card is you are the king. Excuse me, y'all. You are the king. Never let reality stand in your way is the lifestyle of this card. And the inspiration is always keep heaven on speed dial. So always keep your line of communication with the Most High on speed dial and very strong. Because in your time of weakness, you need someone to call on. And it's the Most High. So never neglect that connection. That's the most important connection you have in your life. Next card is, and you are king, meaning you are the star. You are the main attraction in your life. You may not be in others, but you are in your life. And your life is what matters. You never put anyone or anything above you or your own life. You feel what I'm saying? Even your kids, because they're their own individual, you are still your own individual. Even though you are their mother, their father, their auntie, their grandma, whoever, just because you have a certain title or hold a certain position in someone's life does not mean y'all lives have to merge. No, you are who you are. They are who they are, and your relationship between you and that person is what brings you guys full circle. But never the two meshing, if that makes sense. Because when you do that, you tend to get lost. You lose qualities and things about yourself with trying to blend in to make everyone happy. You know what I'm saying? Or to make a particular person happy. No, don't do that. Last card we have here is Janis Joplin. The attitude of this card is evolve, but don't compromise. You're all you've got. The lifestyle of this card is the power of love must replace the love of power. And the inspiration is, you are far greater than the sum of your fears. Exactly. I mean, this card literally speaks for itself. Like, don't compromise who you are. Because like I just said, with this Elvis card, Maria card, Bob Marley, and John Coltrane, it all says, put yourself first, but love others. And that's period. And the love, replacing the love of power with love is very much so important, because when you operate in love, the power comes naturally. And the power is more powerful when it is naturally done versus when you fall in love with the power that comes with love. You get misconstrued and then you start moving backwards. You feel what I'm saying? And don't let your fears overcome you. You're greater than that. It's just you have that fear because it's uncomfortable. Not because you fear doing it. Because if you did, you wouldn't have desired it. So you desired it for a particular reason. Now the thing is, you're afraid that you actually might succeed. And so because you're standing in that daggone fear that you actually might succeed, and it may take off and your head gonna start spinning around and you're not gonna know how to handle or deal with it. You just like, nah, I ain't ready yet. And you are. You can do things, you can step out on faith and, be afraid, not fearful, but afraid, because this is unknown territory. But never let it hold you back from actually exploring that territory. So we're going to move along, y'all. We're going to go over here to this next oracle deck. I love this little music oracle deck here that I got. I haven't used it in over a year. And I used it earlier in my financing, and honey, they was talking. I really have been busy these last couple of days, so I haven't been able to stay tapped in for as long as I would like. And that tapping in and out, I wish I could have done another reading still within that energy. It would have been divine, but here we are again. Anyway. Okay, we are nature, becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. Exactly. Reconnect with earth. Meditate. Get grounded. The breathing cord. Heart healing emotions connection. Time eases. Exactly. Time heals all things when you're putting in the work in the midst of the time. Faith without work is dead. Healing without work is dead. So if you're not willing to put in the work to heal those things, the healing will never be done. And the time will just pass you by and you will still remain in the same energy. After the rain. After the rain. Yes, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Like I do. After the rain. Look, we're going to get on now. We're going to get on. Anyway, after the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, acceptance. Exactly. You kept your eyes focused on that silver lining. That's what kept you going. Like, well, what about this? It's not all that bad. If I just keep going, then this could happen. Like, and others is like, it's either or. It ain't no looking for the best. You know what I'm saying? Preparing for the worst, but still looking for the best. No, it's none of that. It's either you look for the good or you look for the bad. There's no in between. They didn't like that. They didn't like that you throw it out like that. And that's where that damn Debbie Downer energy was coming from, where they try to come in and discourage you from doing what you're doing. And you know you're doing the right thing, but they mad. They only doing it because they don't want you to surpass them. And ain't that they don't believe you can't do it. It ain't that they feel or know that you can't do it. They don't. It ain't that they feel as though you setting yourself up for failure by them encouraging you to continue to go on. The failure is them, because they failed themselves because they didn't have the courage to encourage themselves to continue on and do it. But you do, and you are continuing on doing it, and it's pissing them off because they let time pass by. And they still in the same damn spot. And it irritates them that you're not doing the same thing that they did. You didn't give up. That's where this hating ass energy coming from. So that's not your cross to bear. That's theirs. So let them bear it. Yeah. Plant yourself here. Integration. Embodiment. Grounded action. Exactly. You are solid in what you're doing because you know what you're doing and you believe in what it is that you're doing. So you don't need no one else outside of yourself to encourage you to continue on achieving your goals and going towards your dreams. You feel what I'm saying? And they're angry at that. They're like, oh, you don't need mine? Nope. You can keep that. And then that's when they get real snooty booty with you, like, oh, she thinks she up because she don't want nobody else's advice. She got it all figured out on her own. But then the one time you do need them, they're like, no, you remember you had it figured out then? Yeah, I did have it figured out then, but I don't now. So what you gonna do now? Well, I ain't doing nothing. You didn't want me when I was offering, so I'm not offering now. Them the type of people you need to cut out your life. Them the type of people that you don't need around you. Them the type of people that's gonna hold you back and hold you down because they can't get right. So leave the can't get right crew alone and come on over to the other side to those who are willing to help you when you are and are not in time of need. See, people feel like they don't have anything to do, they're not needed. And then when they are needed, they try to use it as a form of control. Well, if you need me, I'm only going to help you if you do it this way. And they know good and dang well they're condemning your ass or they're sending your ass on a wild goose chase or a dummy mission because they only want control so that they can say, oh, well, had it not been for me, it would have went A, B, C, D, E, F, G. They want all the glory as if they're your God. As if, oh, you can't do nothing without them. Only through them things are possible. Honey, I think it's not. You need to let that shit go. They need to quit that shit. Okay, we have the grandmothers. Remember your roots, perspective, trust the weaving. See, my granny been coming through real strong with all the things that she has taught me and that has came out in the cards and how everything is coinciding. Your granny is here to let you know she got your back, baby. She told you those things for a reason, and you going back and you realizing why granny told you those things, because they're coming to fruition in your adulthood. They're coming to play out in your adulthood. You're understanding them in your adulthood. You're understanding the true definition and meaning of what was told, of what was said to you and why it was said to you in your adulthood. And now you are appreciative of the message that that your granny gave you. Healing the mother's line, healing ancestral work, mother line growing up. Exactly. You are healing as a mother. You are becoming the next hierarchy of your family. And you're strengthening the mothers of the family. So all the new mothers that's coming in your generation, in your family, that's growing up, leveling up, getting older, having children, getting married, doing all the things that all the elders have done in your family. Now it's time for your generation to take over. They are following behind you. You are the leader. You are the leader of the next generation of youngins in your family. You feel what I'm saying? You are the next hierarchy in your family. You're the next monarchy in your family. Matriarch. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. The next matriarch in your family. The wastelands. Sustainability. Sustainability. Slow down. Tend to your garden. Exactly. Don't rush yourself. This is not a marathon. I'm sorry. This is not a race. This is a marathon. So you need to show gratitude every step of the way and pray and play. Pray and praise your way through this situation. Why I cannot speak, I don't know, but it is frustrating the freaking heck out of me. Like, I've been talking just fine all day long. Don't allow anyone or anything to rush you. You have your guides and your ancestors on the other side keeping you on a steady pace in the direction that you are needing to go. So nothing or no one else should matter when it comes to that pace, to the pace that you're setting and which you are accomplishing things in your life. You see what I'm saying? Don't do that. The crowning, intuition, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. Exactly. You are now being crowned as the new crown jewel of your bloodline. Period. Your spiritual ranking is now reflecting in the 3D. So now your 3D ranking is going to be leveled up to match your spiritual ranking so people can really understand who you are. Because people done played in your face so long that they didn't believe it until you achieved it. Now that you have achieved it, God finna show up and show out on you in front of them. And what God is finna do and how he finna show up in your life is gonna command the respect of all of them. You ain't gonna have to say a John Brown thing to these people. Your pretty presence and essence in front of these people, once God begins to move in your life, it will just be on command. They will have no other choice. They don't have no other choice but to treat you as such. They can do whatever they want to behind your back, but in your face, it is what it is, and it is what it's gonna be. And they dare not, and they shall not disrespect you. Yeah, Temple of the Rose, ancient power, expression, activation, scarlet codes. So you're getting downloads and level ups in reference to what it is that you need to know so that you can give it to this generation that's coming in behind you, that's coming up with you, so that it can continue to spread throughout the bloodline. You are setting the new standards, the new morals, the new values, the new everything for the family. The old heads may not understand, but the ones that's coming in with you and under will. Because the wheel of fortune has changed, and so has the position of power. The old ones going to have to respect it, and so will the young ones, but they will recognize. They're going to be the ones to implement this. You may have some elders that may say, okay, let's try a little thing or two. But they already set in their ways, so it's not really too much changes for them to do. That's why when it comes to them, it would just be more of a command of respect. They're going to have to respect it. The fertile void, inner winter, rest, patience, potency, secret beginnings. Exactly. Move in silence. Shut your mouth. Don't tell these people nothing. Your presence, your essence, your actions will show them. You don't have to tell them anything. They'll just see it as it's being done. And at that point in time, there ain't going to be nothing they can do but talk about it. Express how they feel about it. Which ain't going to make too much of a difference no way. So, who cares? The thorn. Protection, boundaries, clear communication. Exactly. That's what's going on between you and these people in your family now. Clear communication. Because at the end of the day, things are having to be addressed. And addressed respectfully. So the boundaries that you put down with the elders to let them know, like, hey, I understand this is your set of morals and values and everything, but this is where it has gotten us. And it ain't that far. I'm trying to take us to the top and to above and beyond. And integrating your ways into this is not going to do nothing but slow us down and eventually have us stuck and stagnant again. Nobody wants to be that way anymore. So this is what it's going to be. And if you don't like it, you don't have to participate. You can still participate in your values and morals and traditions that you have, but you will be doing that simply with the ones who are in agreement with what you have going on. So you can't get mad and upset when everyone else is ready to change and you are not. You are to sit alone in that energy by yourself or with whoever else chooses to indulge in that energy with you. That is the understanding that is to be had between your generation and the elder generation. You feel what I'm saying? And it's not as though you're trying to break the family up or make people choose a side. It's just simply creating a safe space for those who have the same understanding that you do, but yet aren't quite where they need to be. So therefore, they know, okay, so somebody is standing up now, and somebody's willing to come in with something fresh, something new that we can build and grow and glow on, and that is of the righteousness. I'm ready for this. I'm ready to rekindle my family relationship. I'm ready to evolve with my family. I'm ready to grow and glow and prosper with my family. And it's the respect, understanding that all may not fall in line and go to the top with us. It's okay. They're still family. And the boundaries that are being set is that it's no disrespect to be had. But if y'all choose to be on one side, we're going to be over here. You know what I'm saying? It's not that nobody's choosing, but they're choosing what's best for them and shedding what is not. And they don't like how it's making them feel. And they don't like how it's making them look. But at the same time, you're letting them know, we know it's not your fault. It's the culture in which you were indoctrinated in that has you with that particular mindset and those morals and those goals, morals, and ethics and work habits and things that you have. But things are changing, and if you are willing to open up your mind to understand the change, we are more than willing to help you integrate into this new season. You feel what I'm saying? To the land of the unknown. You feel what I'm saying? We will welcome you with open arms if you're willing to come. If you're willing to open up your mind to something new. If not, be blessed over there. That's the thorn in the side. Some may feel betrayed by that. But it's nothing, nobody's betraying you. It's not a betrayal. It's just actual, factual. What it is the non-acceptance of that. So just say that. And stop making things something that they're not because you don't understand. Or because you don't accept. You don't want to accept because you don't like who it's coming from. And you don't like what it's doing to what you have built and what you have established. Regardless if it has been pointed out that the old foundation that the family was built on is faulty. No matter that point has been proven. They say, but my word is law. And because I said it is so. Whether it's right or wrong. And that's wrong. That's wrong. And that's why the family dynamic isn't what it is anymore, because no one wants to address those things, because People are interpreting it incorrectly on purpose because they want to keep implementing their delusion on the family until it's all gone. And then because nobody stood up when that particular person is gone, everybody's like, oh, everything's falling apart. No, this is your chance now for y'all to do something about it. Whoever y'all have chosen to replace this individual, or whoever who has been chosen to replace this individual that built the foundation of this family on this faulty foundation, please stand up. Please come to the front so we can address this and we can move on to something greater and better and come back stronger than ever. The return, exactly. The return. A new story, you decide, alignment is coming together. Exactly. Somebody has to stand up and say it is so. Held. Sureness of the soil. Unseen help, support, community. Exactly. When you let these people, when you properly connect this new monarchy, this new matriarch in this family, when you properly connect with your ancestors and get the truth, get the truth of the matter, and you are giving it back to the family in a new dynamic way, yourself included. That's what causes the change and the elevation and the prosperity and the abundance and the realignment. When someone properly taps in, no bias, no personal vendettas or intentions involved. It is all about the betterment of the family and building a new foundation. Nothing can break it because it was built on solid ground. The bloom. Creations realize. Right time. Harvest. Celebrate. Exactly. If you do what you're supposed to do when you're called to do it and answer the call when you're supposed to answer the call, everything will happen in divine timing, and it won't take so long because you're doing what you're asked to be, what is asked to be done of you when it's asked to be done of you. Whether you are comfortable, uncomfortable, or whatever, however you feeling, that's beyond the point. You still do it. And you're doing it in your God energy. You feel me? You're embodying that God light, that God energy. And you're doing it, you're stepping into your power. You're doing it with the right intentions. You're doing it within the right energy. And you're doing it with the right motives. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to get off and be no better than the next. It's all about rebuilding the family, rebuilding the community aspect of the family. Bringing everyone back to the oneness. Healing the cycle of life. That's what it's all about. Sophia. Divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within. Divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within destiny. Exactly. It's all going to come full circle. For some, whoever this person is, whoever this may be, you or whoever is in your family, whoever this is resonating with, if you know this is you, this is what you're supposed to be doing, please do not be afraid. Please be encouraged to do this. Because your family is depending on you. They need you. They need you. They need the bridge that you have created between the 3D and the 5D. The bridge that you have created will fix all of this. Well, not that you have, yeah, you created it because you put in the work. You feel me? Come to me. Okay. Somebody's being called. Code of the seeds. Blueprint. The blueprint is within you taking that step. Period. Poo. Period, Pooh. Do that. The Holy Grail. Stop the endless searching. Inner quest. Exactly. Go within. Quit looking for your answers outside of yourself, because you aren't going to find them. You're not. That's why you need to meditate and ground yourself, so that that connection can either be ignited or strengthened, so that you can hear. Release the petals. Transformation, death and rebirth, shedding all change. Exactly. Shedding all that's holding you back and blocking you from your calling, so that you can be the bridge that gap. And your ancestors can once again come back and visit the whole entire family. You feel what I'm saying? Go watch Coco. Go watch Coco. And put your family back up in them houses. Your house, the family house, whoever house. Invite them in. Y'all done kicked them out. Don't even know who is who and what this person look like, or who is this or who is that. You don't even know no more. You don't even know who to invite in. Nobody's keeping the stories alive. Nobody's passing these people's name down. Nobody's telling who is who anymore. They gatekeeping who the family is. They only telling specific family members who is who and what is what. And that's not right. That's that faultiness. That's them fault lines that was created in the foundation that now have spread and shifted the foundation. That then caused friction. And now the damn foundation is spreading and cracking and breaking. And you know who gonna fall in them cracks? The same ones who created them. That's why it's important for whoever this new person is to step up and be the most divine individual that they can be, because that's the only way the stories will be retold. That's the only way they can come in and tell you. Because the ones who know the truth, the ones who live with them, experience them here in the flesh, are going to fall. They're going to go on down. They're going on up the river. You feel me? They're not going to be around to pass on the messages anymore. So that's why this spiritual connection is so important. So that your ancestors can tell you out their own mouth. And you don't got to hear a watered down remix version from these damn what you want to call them? We're going to call them crusaders, because that's what they were resembling with their behavior. These damn crusaders of the family that just want to keep shit stirred up and keep the war going. This side versus that side. Oh, you 3 times removed. You only related by marriage. Oh, when this person died, the marriage is over with because one is widow. Oh, well, you ain't related no more because the marriage is over with because one is dead or both dead. So now you unrelated. What? Rapture. Sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, pleasure. Exactly. And you are going to get a divine counterpart to come in, and you going to be the first one with a kingdom marriage to show the blueprint and show them the way in which all should fall in line with. You feel what I'm saying? So they can have an example, a good, wholesome example of what should have been and what is to be. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying now. Come to me, attracting like a rose. Receive abundance, desires. Exactly. Everything that you're doing now is going to attract this kingdom spouse into you, period. Furthering the importance and the intensity on you stepping into this energy and doing it. Okay? It's not, everything is not for you that you're doing. It's for others too. Because who needs it may not be strong enough to bring it to fruition. And so you have been chosen to do it for them. And I mean, not to say that do it for them to where they don't have to put in no work. You're doing it for them to set the example, to see that it can be done, so to encourage them through your actions that, oh, I can do it, and here's an example, and I'm going to do it just like this, and follow the way, and keep it going. Because it's like a monkey see, monkey do type thing. If they see you doing it, and they see how it's working out for you, and they see that what you're saying is true with their own eyes, because some people just, if they can't see it, they don't believe it. Make believers out of them. Put the action in. Make believers out of them. Sub Rosa. Hidden in plain sight. Mysteries. Learning and teaching. Yep. You was hidden in plain sight. All this time you may have felt like, oh, when you was going through this spiritual journey, you was going through it alone. You weren't alone. Your ancestors was there the whole time. It was just your family that was here in the flesh, that wasn't here to witness and praise and glorify you at the time, because you wasn't worthy of that yet. You wasn't worthy of it yet, because you wasn't at your fullest potential. You wasn't at the point where you needed to be for these things to come to fruition, for these non-believers that only believe with their eyes, their fleshly eyes and not their spiritual eyes, to open their spiritual eye, so they can see things for what it is. Because they ain't gonna have no other choice but to look through that eye. Why? Because the flesh will never understand. Because it's not a matter of the flesh. It's a matter of the spirit. And because of your divinity, they will see it just like that. Just like that. The Wild Rose. Do it your way. Embrace your uniqueness. Untamed. Holler if you hear me. That's the release of those old ways that was passed down that constricted you and had you bogged down to the bottom like you had cement shoes on and you couldn't get up from the bottom to save your life. Once you start releasing those old indoctrinations that you were indoctrinated into involuntarily, you seen the weights being lifted up off of you. You see things, you see miraculous things happen in your life that you never thought would. Because you released what you were told. And you went and found out for yourself. You went within and found out for yourself. See, you were taught to go without. You go outside of yourself. That's why all this living beyond your means and keeping up with the Joneses and all the other stupid mess comes into play. But that did not work for you. And you was not willing to stress yourself or work yourself to make it fit. It was too uncomfortable for you. That's why it was easier for you to let it go than to hold on to it, because of what it was doing to you. You seen with your own eyes what you was going through every time you took these people's advice to do this indoctrinated behavior. And you said, Mother F this is not for me. I cannot do this. I will not do this. I will not live my life like this, because this is not of me. This is not of me. This is not of who I am. This is of who you want me to be. And I'm not for that. I want to be what I want to be. Who I want to be. And don't care about how other people may feel about it. You was always taught to care about people's perception of you. For what? When you did, where did it get you? When you stopped, where did it get you? Weigh those two things out. It's all about putting your foot down and standing your ground. Most of the times with yourself, when you stand up for yourself, to yourself, and check yourself, then you'll be able to easily check and remove, checks and balance things out with everyone else once you check yourself. That's just that now. The sacred waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, self-care. Exactly. You need to love on yourself, because this spiritual work ain't for the weak, and it's very draining. It takes a lot out of you, and you need to replenish yourself. So don't overdo it trying to get to it quicker than expected. You do have breaks. You are allotted breaks and periods of rest, because even in those, during those periods of rest and during those breaks, you are still going in the right direction. It did excuse me, it did not stop. That just means at this time your efforts are not requested. It is time for your ancestors and whoever else to move on your behalf. When it's time for you to come clock back in, we'll let you know. Accept and respect it. That's all you can do. Stop being afraid of resting. Stop being afraid of taking care of yourself. Stop being afraid to love on yourself. Stop being afraid to take care of yourself. Encourage yourself. All the things you need to do for yourself in order for you to pour into others. Quit being afraid of it. Because how can you do any of the things that you've been called to do if you have not done them for yourself first? All right. All right, we have Whispers of Mother Earth. Creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, channel. Exactly. That is what you are. You feel what I'm saying? And the things that you're channeling, you're writing down and inspiring those around you to do, that is what's making you, that's what's placing you within your honor. That's what's placing you on your throne. That's what's causing others to give you your flowers now. You're being respected now here in the 3D because of all the work you've done in the 5D. Now it's this, that's how you, that's the harvest that you're reaping. Your spiritual upgrade that you worked so hard for is now going to reflect down in the 3D for you. Healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It is safe to soften. It is safe to be soft. Period. You don't have to live in survival mode anymore. You don't have to live in no hard ass turtle shell. You don't have to live like that no more, because your divinity is being exposed to those around you, which will allow you to be comfortable and feel safe within that softened era inside of you. This is what's gonna cause you to be comfortable with being soft, because the way people treat you will change drastically. And anytime someone puts you back into that hardened state, you will know why and what to do. But you're not going to be surrounded by people, places, or things that will have you in that hardness, in that hard shell, consistently every single day. No. The rose thread, inner call, soul led, the mystic, living courageously. That's what you're going to do. You're going to be able to live courageously once you embody this soft era. The reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. This is that kingdom spouse we were speaking of earlier. Open, say yes, expand through the extremes, trust life. You are not wanting to, but you're needing to. You are afraid to, but you shouldn't be. The great mother, surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. Exactly. She got you. She gonna tell you and guide you to what, she gonna tell you what you need to do and guide you where you need to be. So there's no need for this fear. Fear is an illusion. The anointed, answer the call, leadership, empowerment, soul gifts. Listen, I'm done with it. Y'all got the gist now. You have been chosen. Now it's up to you whether or not you going to accept the assignment and stand up and put in the work to do what you're supposed to do, what you got to do. You feel what I'm saying? Whew. Let's see what these people got going on around you that's preventing you from doing this here. What is preventing my collective from doing this? What's holding them back? What has them stuck in stagnant energy? And what do they need to release in order to get to this point over here? Your consciousness is a threat to these people. That's why. That's why these people upset with you and treat you like the scum of the earth. Because your consciousness threatens them. They're threatened by your consciousness. It ain't got nothing to do with you. And who you are is your consciousness, your God, your energy, your God body energy, period. Your oversoul is so big, you don't even see it yet. You don't have the eye to see your oversoul yet. But those who do have the eye to see others' oversouls, honey, yours is gigantic. Okay, so big it can't even fit in the house. It's like up the whole house room area. Wherever you walk into, you fill the room up. And it has everyone else up in arms about you. Like, who told her to come in here with all that? Yeah, the rebel. See, you're looked at as the rebellious type because you own who you are. You own your consciousness. You stand proud in that. And you breaking these chains that these people are putting on you to try to hold you down and tell you wrong for standing in your power. Yeah, because see, you have took the time out to heal. And now they have no choice but to see the new version of you. You feel what I'm saying? You fight these people on something that don't got nothing to do with you. They just don't want you to see what they see on you. Because they know once you see it, it's just, you're going to take off. They ain't going to be able to do nothing with you. Yeah. I can't make this shit up. I can't even make this shit up if I want to. And it's my number 7. Look at that. Projections. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. But yes, I told you these people can't take you. Yeah, now they in sorrow and regret for treating you like that. Because you seen it. Everything they tried to do to keep you from seeing yourself and your true divinity, it did not work. Now that same cloud of confusion they try to put around you is on them. Somebody better tell me something, honey. Now they sitting in sorrow regret like, this is how I made this girl feel. This is how I made this boy feel. I was really doing it like that. Oh, God, I was that impactful. I was really doing this. I was that hurtful. Yeah, and they knew it when they was doing the shit. That's why they took joy in doing it and took joy in your sorrow and misery. Yeah, comparison. You can't compete where you don't compare. You can't compare a tree to a stick of damn bamboo. 2 different categories. Yeah, look at that. trying to make political moves. They was trying to steal from you with they slick and sly serpentine ass. Double talking, double tongued ass. Yeah, the misery. The misery. Yeah, the elders. Look at them. Look at them. It's the women elders in the family. Because they wanted to die with that power. They didn't want to pass it down to nobody else. They didn't care who did or did not survive after them. Just as long as they reigned supreme while they was here, they didn't care about nothing else. That's why the family fell apart. That's why you was chosen. Because you weren't going to pass that down now another generation. Not now, none. You hear me? Everything that come after you, gonna know. And they gonna know the truth. Therefore, the power will reign forever. However, it may be implemented in everyone's household, it will have a effect, a lasting effect, because they will know the rules and regulations and the laws of the land, and they will live by them. They will abide by them. They will respect them. Yeah, eventually. From a child, they knew who and what you were. And worked on you ever since. Up until the day they couldn't do it no damn more. They knew you was coming to take their damn place. And they said, oh, not this little thing here. They deemed you unworthy. It felt like their deeming of you was what it was. Girl, man, sir, please. Intensity. I mean, they try to throw everything they had at you. Everything. Working with the moon, talking to the damn moon, moon magic, black magic. These warlocks. They went to the warlocks. Because the witches felt overpowered. So they said, let's get some men involved here. And that's where they start summoning these demonic ass men, these warlocks, to come in and date you and mistreat you and mislead you and misguide you and have you all discombobulated, so when the time came for you to reign supreme, you couldn't because you was damaged. Yep. Not knowing, honey, you was already tapped in. You knew what you was, you knew what you wanted, you knew what you were expecting of others that you allowed to enter into your life. And they didn't know that when these warlocks came up against you face to face and they thought they was going to seduce you, it didn't work. And when the message was relayed about why and how it didn't work, they was like, what? Yeah, because you fell off that tree that they tried to keep you bound to. You feel what I'm saying? You ripened up. You wised up to what it was. And you knew it was better to be alone than be a fool in a group. You left that shit alone. You left their ass alone. The source. Yeah, they tried to block you from the source. But they didn't know that it was already in you. So they couldn't block you. So what they tried to do is make you block yourself. They tried to make you incriminate yourself. Yeah, but see, you are the avatar. You are the avatar, baby, because your past lives, they beamed your ass up, Scotty. Okay? Told you what it was and what it ain't. And that's how you came back with so much power, so much force, so much, I ain't gonna say vengeance, because vengeance is the Lord's, but that's how they perceived, that's how they took you. You feel me? Like, the lovers. You knew what love was. They explained to you what love is and what love was. And it started within you. And these mortals try to convince you otherwise, that if don't nobody else love you, then you are unlovable. If I don't love you, then nobody can love you. You will never get no better than me. All this stupid mess, this cloud of confusion and this prison that they try to put your heart in. This mental anguish, mental confusion, clouting your mind and your judgment with the lies. Yeah. But your ancestors kept their hands on you and led you right to the finish line. And you completed the puzzle before they completed the assignment of your destruction, your demise. And they pissed the hell off. These people are pissed off. Yeah. Sharing. Yeah. You're sharing your light with others. You're not gatekeeping anything. Anyone who's willing to truly learn the ways of the divine, you're willing to share your knowledge. Because it was not given to you for you to keep to yourself. Yes, integration. You were here to rise the vibration of the planet. So you were created to integrate with all. Yes, seeding and flowering the earth with your knowledge. Yep, and now you're being blessed with your divine counterpart. This abundance, this kingdom spouse that's going to come in and help you take it to the next level and beyond, child. You guys are going to become ascended masters together. And this is what they did not want to come to fruition. But you done broke through the barrier that they tried to create to keep you bound. See, that's the problem with delusion. People believe in it because it makes them feel comfortable. Knowing that they know the truth, it makes them feel comfortable. See, they thought they discouraged you to the point where you wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, be a likable, friendly person. People wouldn't like you because you're so hurt, you so broken, you so negative, and you just spewing all this negativity out of your aura that's just turning people off, and no one wants to be around you, which is the total opposite. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they were like. They wanted to discourage you for being friendly. They wanted you to be hard. That's why this soft area is here. They wanted you to be hard and rugged and live in a survival mode. Dangerous. Real dangerous and violent. You feel what I'm saying? Honey, please don't fall for that shit. That's not you, and don't embody that shit. If it's not you, it ain't you. I don't care who wanted it to be true. Like I said, you are the director of your story, of your life. All you have to do is answer the calling. You don't have to embody a damn thing that ain't you. Yes, honey. This kingdom spouse has been contacting you in your dreams. You might not recognize this person. You might not even know who this person is. But you know that there's a masculine or a female that's contacting you in the spirit realm. You like, Lord, who is this, honey? Who is this? You probably ignoring the messages, like, because you don't recognize them. And you probably haven't met them in the 5D yet. Well, you did, but you didn't know who they were to you. So that's why it's like confusing you. When they're tapping back into you in the 5D, you're like, who are you? And see, that's why they created this illusion around you so you would miss him. They wanted you to miss him. They wanted you to miss out on him. They wanted you to be so distracted that you would miss out on your kingdom spouse. This is atrocious. This is atrocious. Traveling. Let's see. We are the world. Yeah, you are going to meet your soul tribe once you relocate. So you don't have to get up out your hometown. For those who don't want to leave, I'm sorry, you're going to have to. You're going to have to get up out your hometown. You might even have to get up out your home state. Because these people is very potent. And if they keep finding you, shit going to get worse and worse. So you're going to have to get missing. You're going to have to get gone from working around these people. We are the world, rebirth, existence. Yep. The creator. Yep. See, the creator will be able to get to you once you are alone. Your rebirth will complete itself once you relocate. Once you relocate, you have to get up out of this energy. You got to get up out of it. And you can't continue living where you're living. You got to go. Yeah. And once you meet the creator on the level that you're supposed to be on, it's going to be complete harmony in your life. Yeah, going with the flow. Your heart is going to be so open. Your soul is going to be so clear and cleansed. And things are going to be, your chakras are going to be in alignment. And your energy is going to be able to flow properly through your body. It's going to be amazing. Look, success. I cannot make this shit up. Success. Aloneness. Yeah, see, you're going to be successful over here. All these people is alone. Compromised. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to be receiving, reaping your harvest here. And these people are going to be drowning in guilt, child. Ooh. Drowning in their guilt. Yep. Because they try to condition you to be a damn sheep and you was the lion the whole time. Now they have been silenced. And you're tuning, well, they have been silenced, but you're in silence and solitude because you're tuning and tapping into the Most High. And see, you're slowing down so you don't miss nothing. You're not rushing anymore, trying to hurry up and get it done. Why these people going through a massive tower moment and falling in the same pits of hell they created for you? While you're over here being ordinary people, okay? So don't let these people bounce you up out of your blessing, make you miss your blessing because they want to be whatever this is, this demonic, just demonic. That's the only word I can think of. Demonic. That's what they have been towards you the whole time. Straight demonic. So now, please take heed to the message. If it don't fit, let it fly. If it apply it. Okay? Alright, my darlings, my loves. These are the messages that I have for you all today. And until next time, my darlings. Peace.